ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys, boys and girls, welcome back. Welcome back to our channel, Inspirational Minutes with David. Oh, yes. Yes, I have some things to talk about today. Well, he always has things to talk about, too. And we know what today is, don't we? Oh, let me get my, I gotta get my famous point out. We know what today is, don't we? It's a Friday. And we're gonna get it in today. Today. Our Inspirational Minutes with David today is properly titled. I have a confession. I have a confession. But I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. With this confession that I have. And as we get deeply into this, and let's get it started, hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you'll know when we're coming on with Inspirational Minutes with David. Let's go. Let's get it in. I have a confession. I'm not sorry. I'm really not. And the confession, one of my confessions today is that, first of all, one of my confessions is that I love you. And I love you. I love humanity. Mankind don't love humanity, but I love humanity. I love people who come together, like-minded people come together, and we're evolving. That's how I talk about it all the time, evolving, right? So we are evolving. And we are trying to not only change the indoctrination or the light that's been put into us. We're trying to clean all that out, to learn and relearn. We have to relearn while we learning the real deal. The indoctrination, that is something that's been implemented for thousands of years. And they put it into our school systems. They put it into our television. You know how we do it. T-E-L-L-L-I-E vision. They put it into the television. And it's real. It's very real. I have a confession, but I'm not sorry. I have a confession. You know, during the when it was time to vote, I didn't vote. I didn't vote. I have a confession, but I'm not sorry. I didn't vote because I don't see any reason to vote. I mean, I didn't vote is not because I'm lazy or indolent or because I couldn't decide who should be it. It's already picked out, but who should be the next puppet, or because I couldn't be bothered to take the time. It's because I don't believe in the legitimacy of the system. I don't believe it. It's because I know the people who seek the position of a ruler, they're least worthy of the position. They're least worthy of it. It's because I know the old mantra, consent of the governed. It's an effing lie. So guess what? I didn't give my consent. I didn't give my approval. It's because I know that what's best for me is better than what any politician have for me. See, a politician don't have my interest or even your interest as their best interest. They're professional prevaricators. They are professional con artist. So I know what's best for me better than any politician know what's best for me. It's because I know the old mantra. Again, here we go. It's the price. It's the price of living in a civilized society. It's a lie because this society isn't civilized. And the most egregious atrocities were not committed by common people, but by the freaking government itself. I have a confession. But I'm not sorry. It's because I know that I have no right to commit acts of violence, coercion, and death, and therefore I can't delegate that right to an entity called the government and make it mortal. Oh, do we need to drop a bomb on that? We need to drop a bomb on that. Yeah, and I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to repeat what I just said. I'm going to repeat it. It's because I know that I have no right to commit acts of violence, coercion, and death, and theft. And therefore, I can't delegate that right to an entity called government and make it mortal. It's because I know that law and legitimacy and legality do not equal morality, and I choose to live a moral life. It's because I know that all the words that we use when talking about government and the things that they do are entrepreneurs or really just small little sins, imperfisms. And if we call them what they truly are, we would think much differently about them. It wouldn't be the heroic sayings, the small sayings, the angelic sayings of an entity that's ruling over us in a kind way that's looking out for our interests, for our best interests. It's because no one ever should be able to force me at gunpoint to do anything. And that includes the government and their agents. It's because I refuse to lend my energy and my time to prop up an illegitimate, criminal, and antiquated system. It's because I believe in humanity. I believe human beings were much better than that. And that we're worth more than that. And we're capable of more than that. It's because I believe in freedom above all else. Freedom for all the people, not just some of the people. Freedom and equal rights for all the people, not just the 1%, for all 100%. Because here's the deal, they had this old adage. I said, you can front a person 99% and they still can't keep it 100. Sound like the government. The greatest antidote for the planetary healing is self-acceptance with every single individual. And in order to do that, you must see and acknowledge every part of you. Every part of you. You must see and acknowledge every part, not some of the parts, every part of you. What if all things that you search for and ask the Most High, whatever the Most High is to you, to reveal to you, resulted in and pointed to the conclusion that you are in fact a God. Can you truly believe it? You're the physical embodiment of the Christ, the child of the one source creator, God. The fragmentation of the one source of all things. And that source exists in and through you. Experiencing all there is to experience on this human journey that we're inside of the matrix. It's true, people. It's true, family. You create and co-create the reality that you're experiencing. And now it's time that we take the rings, R-E-I-G-N, the reins, I should say, and bring a new heaven, state of mind, a new earth by mastering, by conquering the hates, the hells, the bowels of your internal thinking. You have control over every way of emotion, emotion, electronic, electromagnetic ocean, emotion. You know, the waves of the ocean move by the moons and the sun, and it moves. There's cycles. There are the universe. When you realize that the universe, like I said before, the universe, when it looks down upon the earth, it's looking at itself in human form. So you are electromagnetic ocean that may wash over you. You can dictate which direction and frequency that waves continue, moving, created once it comes to pass through you. In other words, how you respond to the emotion oceans, not the emotion, but the oceans, EMOCEANS, emotion oceans that rise due to thoughts or programs will dictate what crystallizes into your physical reality of matter. Your reaction or response determines the density of matter, mater, M-A-T-E-R, creates tribe, unity, humanity. Find clarity and balance within. Find clarity and balance within yourself. For as we think, so our reality becomes and it manifests. As within, so without. Manage your inner self to find peace and harmony. And in doing so, change reality. Change reality completely. As I speak, so shall it be. See, when you do that, you become to know who you are. We are infinite consciousness. All of us expressing ourselves as human. And each human experience is a little bit different. But we're infinite consciousness. And when you begin to realize that and accept it, that's when you will begin to evolve. Yes, I'm learning too. And like I told you before, as I learn, I'm going to learn with you. We're going to grow together. We're going to grow together. And I'm going to leave you with this. It's a little poem. It's called The Creation Story from the Hopi Nation, Arizona, Native Americans. Here goes. Creation said, I want to hide something from the humans until they are ready for it. It is the realization that they create their own reality. The eagle said, give it to me. I can take it to the moon. The creator said, no, one day they will go there and find it. The salmon said, I will bury it in the bottom of the ocean. The Creator said, no, they will go there too. The buffalo said, I will bury it on the great plains. The Creator said, they will cut into the skin of the earth and find it even there. The grandmother who lives at the breast of Mother Earth and who has no physical eyes but sees with spiritual eyes, said, put it inside of them. And the Creator said, it is done. If you made it this far in our inspirational minutes with David today, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications and let you know when we are having a video or having inspirational minutes with David. Hit the like button. Please help my channel to grow. I've been doing this a little while. I'm getting a little bit better, but I get a little bit excited, and that's because I love humanity. I love humanity. And if I love me, which I do, in return, I love you. And if you love you, then it will recycle back to me. I love you. I love you in truth. Peace.